Y'all, I know I may be a little abrasive, and I know I might be a little bit harsh or whatever, but I feel like God changes our characteristics. He doesn't change our personality. He's just going to use it for his benefit, for his kingdom, and for his glory. So I feel like just like Paul was very abrasive and very straight to the point, very blunt, and I find myself to be the same way. However, I see that God no longer uses it to go around condemning people, but to use it as such a passion and vigor to actually motivate, equip, and train and edify people. Now, when I feel like people playing with me, I don't correct them because I actually feel bad for them, because I'm just like, when I was in that space, I did exactly what you did, but I didn't have God. So now it's more so of an empathetic feeling that I feel. It's not, oh, I feel sorry for you. Now I really, truly am saddened at the fact that you don't know Christ, because that's the reason why you respond the way that you respond. That's the reason why you act the way you act. And I know that for a fact because God didn't do nothing but take this little dingy joint from Southeast DC and made her bold for him. So instead of me going around bashing girls with Ciroc bottles upside their head because they don't break, instead of me taking stop signs and running them over on purpose to damage and violate and mess up your car and your property, I no longer do that. Now I pray harder. I literally try my best not to be that. And when I see people being that, I'm just like, I got more empathy for them, because I'm just like, nah, I was once there and I was lost. I ain't had the goodness of Jesus. I didn't have no patience. I didn't have no purpose. I was just doing things. I was just fed up and just tired of just being a molecular substance on this planet. Now I got purpose, and I know what my power, and I know the power I hold. So if you have an abrasive tone, or if you're very just like still kind of aggressive and stuff like that, baby, don't worry about it. Jesus will change it. I promise you, he's going to change it. And it's not going to be on your own effort. One day you're going to look up and just have some patience for somebody. You're going to look at it and be like, you know what? You just ain't got God. That's why you act like that. And you know what? I'm going to just stay away from you, but I'm going to pray for you. Not I'm going to stay away from you because I don't know what I'm going to do to you, but I'm going to stay away from you because you could be the one thing that can cause me to go back. So I just stay away from people who make me feel like the way I used to feel, or the things that I used to do that I still continuously need to do them in order for me to have my way or for me to feel better. I don't do that. I compare myself to Paul because Paul was one of those people who was literally going around persecuting the Christians. He was killing them. He was letting them know, yeah, like y'all serving this fake God, and this God ain't real because it's a man, and we don't serve man. We serve God that's in the clouds. I used to be that same person. I used to be going around saying, bro, don't come over here telling me what I need to do when you need to be worried about what you need to be doing. Whatever you got going on, you got your own 24 hours. I got my own 24 hours. God let the sun rise on you. He let it rise on me too. Leave me the hell alone. That was me. But now I understand, because I get irritated when I'm trying to lovingly correct somebody and they think that I'm being condescending or rude. No, it's the fact that I know I was once there, and bro, I don't want you to go through that, and I don't want you to have to go through that, and I don't want you to be there. So I'm going to try my best to give you examples and edify you through my life by letting you know that there's a different way. But I'm not going to be condescending, and I'm not going to be rude and disrespectful because that's how I used to act, and that's what I know gets people attention. No, I choose not to do that. I just choose not to do that. So I'm here to let you know that if that's what you've been doing, baby, you need to do better. You need to ask God for forgiveness, and you need to seek mercy and grace, because you can't do it on your own. Yes, I will admit you cannot do it on your own. However, God still expects us to try our best each and every day to uplift, to edify, and to love people, even though it may seem hard. It's not impossible. It can be done. Do you understand what I'm saying? So I don't know who needed to hear this, but don't think that just because Jesus comes in your life that everything is just automatically going to change. It's not going to automatically change, but I will promise you this. He gives us what we need in order to be changed, if that makes sense. Now, you just got to accept the freedom that he gives. You also have to accept the correction that he gives. And you also have to accept the fact that it's a marathon, it's not a race. So therefore, the change that you're looking to see and the change that you wish to become, it will come, but it's going to come on God's time. Okay? Because I still be wanting to cuss people out. I still be wanting to flex. I still be wanting to show my naked ass cheeks. I don't. Because I know I have the power to say yes to this and no to dissension and confusion. Amen.